I'm going to go stretch my legs a bit. I had to come out here and get some vitamin D. The sun it's sunny. It is almost 80 degrees where I'm at, y'all. But this is what you call pneumonia weather, when it's warm one day, next day it's cold. I don't know if y'all heard. We call it pneumonia weather where I'm from. When the weather's up and down until it, gets to where it's supposed to be. But it feels like a nice spring day out here. I'm sorry for the noise in the background. They're working on stuff out here where I live at. That's why I didn't even start walking yet. I said I'm gonna talk to y'all before I start walking. But I'm gonna go stretch these legs. Trust and believe that. I'd be a fool not to in this nice weather. Much as I didn't really feel like it, I'm going to anyway. So yeah, y'all. So I just wanted to come on here today and just touch base with y'all really quickly about something. Something has been on my mind to want to talk about. So I was thinking, right? And I just want people to know, or if you're a new YouTuber, or even if you've been on here for a while and you still, struggle daily with being a creator. Being a creator is not easy per se. Well, to me it's not. Maybe for some it is easy. For me it's not. But because I'm new at it. I'm very, 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 very new at it. Some people are born creators, so it's probably easier for them. So I'll say that. But for someone like me who didn't start creating until they reached 40 years old or until they reached their 40s, I feel like it could be a little bit challenging. Not to say it wasn't always in me. It's just something I never tapped into. It could have very well been always in me. I just never tapped into it till now. I just want you to not be hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Take things day by day. And I'm talking to myself as I'm saying this. You know how we do. We want to get the word out to other people, but you're also talking to yourself at the same time. Because I have to tell myself this every day. To not beat myself up. I'm new at this. Usually when something's new, it's going to be hard in the beginning. And you just have to try to just keep pushing forward until you feel like you got it right. And then you may not never always 100% get it right, because nothing is perfect, right? Nothing is perfect. But just don't beat yourself up, y'all. Talking to myself again. Just keep pushing through. Sometimes you just got to fight through that thing. Fight through that thing. Fight for yourself. That's what it is. Fight for yourself. Because ain't nobody going to do it for you. You got to fight for yourself. Yeah, this thing it's not easy. It's really not. Like I said, I'm on this 30-day stretch. And I feel like I'm doing good so far. Some days even, I'm in like on my 6th day now. I have to fight myself to cut out some content because, again, this is new and it's challenging. It's all the things. I can't sugarcoat it the way I be feeling about it sometimes. But although I love doing it, that's why I keep going, because I love doing it. Even though it's challenging, I love doing it, so I keep doing it. And that's what I love about it. So yeah, I just want you to keep going. If you're new like me, if it's something that you waited later in your later years to start, just keep going, especially if you love it. If it's something that you love, just keep going. Don't beat yourself up if you have a not so good day, because every day is not going to be good. That's just honest. Just realistically, I'm a realist, so realistically, every day is not going to be good. That's just what it is. I can only be honest with myself and you if this video reaches you, and you are like me, like I said, in your late or in your 40s, and you're just starting to be a creator. Again, some people are born creators, and sometimes you don't choose to do things or try things till later in your life, and it could definitely be challenging. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to say that real quick. Not too much, but it feels so good out here, y'all. Oh my gosh. It feels so good out here. Woo. And tomorrow it'll be cold. So that's why, you still have to wear, like I have on a hoodie, so you still have to wear the proper clothing, even if it's a winter day and it feels like a summer day or a spring day. Don't set yourself up to get sick. Do not do that. But yeah, y'all, I really love what I'm doing. I love YouTube. I'm going to continue to do it, but I'm going to always get on here and speak how I feel. That's just who I am. That's never going to change. That's never going to change about me. I'm going to always state how I feel. Especially once you reach a certain age, you're gonna say how you feel. You're not gonna sugarcoat nothing. Sometimes growing up, you have to filter yourself. Even as an adult, you filter yourself. But I feel like once you reach a certain age, you're gonna always say what say how you feel. That's just what it is. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you can relate. Still be respectful. Be respectful, be kind, all the things. I'm all those things. I'm very kind. I'm kind to who's kind to me. If you're not kind to me, I just get you out of my life. That's just where I'm at with that. And I've been like that. I would say half my life. I learned to be like that, because if you're not kind to me, you're going to be out of my life. That's just it. But yeah, y'all, it feels so good out here, y'all. So what y'all got going on today? I hope everybody's having a marvelous day. Despite what you may be going through. I know life be life for most of us, but we still have to try and push through. And I'm so happy I reached the point where I'm pushing through. Even if it's some days where I don't feel like it, I'm getting up and doing it. Yeah. But this sun is beaming. When I go take this walk really quickly, I can't wait for the sun to beam in my face. I cannot wait for the sun to beam in my face, but I'm getting that vitamin D. Yeah. Well, last time I went to the doctor, that was the only thing that was wrong was my vitamin D, and rightfully so, because I was in a situation where I never came outside. So that's normal, I was on vitamin D pills or whatever. But the wonderful thing is that was the only thing wrong with me. All my tests being run, that was the only thing wrong with me, y'all. So thankfully, that's a blessing. But baby, at this age, you just never know. You never know what might pop up in the test, okay? Other than me being pre-diabetic, but it's pre-diabetic, so I'm trying to reverse it. That's why I'm going to get these walks in. I'm back maybe every other day. I'm taking a walk. It's not every day. So yeah, I'm proud of myself for that, because I wasn't even doing that at all. But yeah, y'all. But I just want to thank you for dropping by Crystal's World. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you like it here. I think you will. Again, I come on here being me. I'm nothing special. Just come on here being me. I talk what I'm feeling. Talk about my life for the most part. And you might see a little bit of reality TV talk in there sometimes. I like reality TV all this. Yeah, I do. But yeah, y'all, thank you for stopping by Crystal's World. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hey, beautiful people. Welcome to Crystal's World. Here at Crystal's World, I talk about myself, my life, my past experiences, my current experiences, and whatever else I want to talk about that day, y'all. So yeah, y'all, I'm taking y'all walking with me. Oh my gosh, that is loud. I thought they were done. I may have to go the other way, so let me put this in the mail first. But today's topic is, I want to talk about not comparing yourself to others. Hold on, y'all. Let me put this in the mail, and then we're going to go the other way, walking this time, because they got some things going on over there. All right. outgoing now. All right, y'all. Here with y'all now. Okay. I want to talk about not comparing yourself to others. You know, doing something like YouTube, you can definitely find yourself comparing yourself to others. But what we have to understand is, and y'all know, when I'm talking, I'm not just talking to y'all, I'm also telling myself, coaching myself too, at the same time. Don't compare yourself to others. We are all different individuals. We all put out different content. Who's for you is going to be for you. And that's just it. The moment you go compare yourself to somebody else, that's where you're going to probably start thinking, oh, I can't do this. This is not for me. You know, thinking negative about doing YouTube. But yeah, you can't compare yourself to other people at all. I mean, we can say that for other aspects of life, but I'm specifically today talking about YouTube because YouTube to me is more intimate as far as engagement when it comes to any other platform, social media platform, shall I say. And you might see others channels growing faster than yours, but you also have to realize some people have been on YouTube for years. Some people have been on YouTube for years. Maybe they weren't consistent like they are now. So you have to think of things like that. A lot of people have been on YouTube for years, right? So me personally, I feel like if they start blowing up now after being on YouTube for 8, 9, 10 years, and then they come back now and they blow up, I feel like rightfully so. They deserve it. They deserve that shit. They deserve that shit. Like, I congratulate people. Like, that's one thing I always do, congratulate people. I love it. And if somebody does just come on YouTube and blow up, then hey, it's their time. That's just what it is. And that's why I said don't compare yourself. It might not be your time to blow up. Everything happens for a reason. You have to go on what pace you're supposed to go at, and that's just it. Could it be the content you're putting out? Absolutely. Could it be the way you do your thumbnails? Absolutely. Could it be your titles? Absolutely. It could be a plethora of things of why your channel may not be growing as fast as someone else's. But at the end of the day, what's for you is for you, and what's for them is for them. Oh, y'all, that sun is beaming in my face, and I love it. Vitamin D, I'm getting the vitamin D. But yeah, y'all, don't compare yourself. There's no need to. When it's your time, it's going to be your time. That's why with that easy mode stuff, like I don't really fall into that easy mode talk because it may be easy mode for some people, but it's not going to be easy mode for everybody. And that's just the truth. That is just the truth. It's not going to be easy mode for everybody. So yeah, don't compare yourself because you have yourself feeling like you're crazy. Like, you know, you focus on what you got going on. And that's it. Focus on what you got going on. And everything will be good. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and say that. I was thinking about that yesterday. And I'm like, yes, focus on you. Focus on you. And you won't make yourself feel crazy about it, you know? Again, what's for you is for you, and what's for the other person is for the other person. So yeah, and congratulate people. Congratulate people. So what? You start YouTube around the same time as somebody else, and their channel grows faster than yours. Congratulate them. Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater now. I don't like using that word, but you see it. You see it. People really be hating. And tell me, how far you think you're gonna get in your head? How far are you gonna get in your head with someone else? Congratulate them. Be happy for them. Like, this is so easy. It's so easy. Yeah, y'all. I'm trying to think how far I'm gonna walk today because I'm going on this other end and I don't know about these people down here. I don't know, y'all. I think I might go around. But yeah, y'all. I decided to take y'all on a slow walk with me. I'm trying to get out here and walk more, y'all. So yeah. But that's really all I wanted to say. I just need to get that out. Do not compare yourself to nobody, okay? Go at your own pace. And I'm rooting for everybody. I want everybody to win. I'm rooting for everybody. We all decided one day to take a camera, record, and post. Think about that. Think about that. Think about the day that you decided to pick up that camera or phone, whatever you got, and think about that. Let's not think about what everybody else got going on. Think about what you got going on. That's just it. Even if you don't feel like you compare yourself to somebody, I know in your mind, sometimes you really are. You really do. But don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. It's not going to help you grow on your own channel if you're worrying about what somebody else is doing or what somebody else got going on. Yes, you can take advice from people. Take advice from other folks. Do that. You can learn some things from other YouTubers, absolutely. Because I definitely do. But comparing, do not compare. That's going to be a downfall. Comparing will be your downfall. Okay? But yes, y'all, thank y'all for dropping by Crystal's World. And I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And bye. I did not ever see that happening. I'm forever grateful. And at this point, I just can't wait to see how far I grow with this thing. I remember when I was only trying to get to 50 subscribers so I can go live, y'all. And shucks, I was super excited about that. I couldn't believe that I had 50 subscribers at the time. Supporters. I want to say supporters, but I'm going to probably say subscribers sometimes. Just don't mind. But hey, y'all want to walk with me again, y'all. Guess what? I think this might be day 4 or 5 of me walking in a row. Days in a row. This is good for me. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to come on and touch base with y'all. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you. Of course, if you supported me, I supported you back. I'll be watching y'all videos, and all of y'all are dope. We all are dope in our own special way. Yes, I'm calling myself dope too. Even though sometimes I doubt myself, but that's normal. That's what we do, doubt ourselves. But I'm trying to get better at that. But yeah, I just want to say thank you. And I also want to do a quick shout out. Let me just shout out a few people that come to the top of my head. Now, of course, I can't shout out everybody because I don't remember every single person. I think one day I am going to go to my YouTube studio and get everyone's name and either plaster y'all names on my community post or do another video. I don't know yet, but it will happen, okay? But let me this is the people that I'm remembering off the top of my head, okay? I want to shout out Azariah Scott. Hey, girl. I want to shout out Serico Fernando Radio. I also want to shout out Miss Tanika's World. Hey, Tanika. I also want to shout out Miss S. Nicole Living. S. Nicole, We got to get it together on this collab, girl. But we'll get it together. Who else comes up in? Honey Lover Friend. Hey, girl. Hey. Thank y'all for supporting me. Who else? Kiss from Jay, y'all. Kiss from Jay. If y'all not following Kiss from Jay, go follow her. This young lady was on a 100-day streak. She had surpassed her 100 days. And she's just steady going like, if that ain't some admiration for us all, wow, I can't believe it. Who else? The Source. The Source, yes. Who else? Janae. She's another one. These are just people that I remember off the top of my head, and probably the ones that I interact with the most, and the ones who support me the most. And trust me, I understand. All of us have lives outside of this YouTube thing. So let's be real. We're all not going to be able to support each other all the time. However, like once the person subscribes to you, you can always just go back on your free time and look at people's videos. Like, it's so easy. It's so easy. But yeah, those are the ones that I think about off the top of my head in this moment. Y'all, my memory is not the same as it was when I was in my 20s. So please, if I forgot your name in this moment, of the ones that I normally interact with, please charge it to my mind and not my heart. Okay? We rock regardless. Like, we support each other all the time on a regular basis, So, yeah. Oh, Queen's Alchemy. She's another one. All of y'all are dope to me. The ones that I didn't name, if I sub to you, I've definitely watched some of your videos already, because I don't do sub for sub. I definitely, as soon as I sub to you, I go watch a couple of your videos initially. Okay? That's how I do things. So yeah, every one of y'all are dope to me. And I can't thank you enough for like making me feel comfortable with interacting with y'all. Even though it's virtually, it's like you feel the energy sometimes. And it feels good. That is good energy, positive energy. So yeah, I want to thank y'all. And I'm the last person that can give you advice on being a YouTuber, right? But this is one thing. I hear a dog, y'all. What the heck? Anyway, let me. Oh, hope that dog stay where it's at. But we pay attention. Let me get over here. And it sounds like more than one dog. Okay, anywho, let me get back to what I was saying. I'm the last person who can give advice on being a YouTuber. But the one thing that I can give you advice on, because I experienced it myself, is that I started my YouTube like 11 months ago. I did like a 4-month hiatus, right? Because I was just going through stuff. Life happens. But when I came back and I was consistent, that's where I'm at now. Consistency. If it's one thing that I can tell you from my experience, is to be consistent. That's all I got right now, because I'm still learning and growing. I'm learning from y'all. So yeah, that's all I got. Be consistent. That's the one thing I can tell you. Everything else will come in place. Learning how to do the things to make people look at your channel more will come in place. And I'm speaking to myself with that, so as well, because I know it's a lot of things that I could be doing to probably get more people to notice my videos. But hey, look where I'm at now with what I am doing. So hey, yeah, so just be consistent. Being consistent got me to 200 subscribers, literally. So I happy about that. But yeah, y'all, what is that? Well, I'm telling you, when you take walks, you see all types of stuff. Ugh. But anywho, y'all not gonna only be myself. But anywho, yeah, that's what this video was about. But thank y'all for stopping by Crystal's World. And I hope I see y'all in my next video. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hey y'all, welcome to Crystal's World. Here at Crystal's World, I'll talk about myself, my life, my past experiences, my current experiences, and anything else I want to talk about that, y'all. All the in-between things. That's what I do here. Thanks for making it to my video. I do appreciate you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We like it here. So y'all, look. I was getting ready to quit. Already. I'm not, listen. One thing about me, I'm a runner. She's a runner, she's a track star. Y'all know that song? Yeah, I'm a runner. When things start getting complicated, when things start to annoy me and things not going my way, I have always been like that. But look, changing the whole trajectory of my life, and we're doing different now. However, I gotta tell y'all what's going on, what's been going on. So I don't know if y'all heard in my previous videos, I'm on this 30-day streak of posting on YouTube, either a video, a short, or going live. Just me interacting every day. I'm doing something for the next 30 days, right? I know every time you're trying to be great, things happen. You're gonna have obstacles. Nothing's gonna be perfect. Things are gonna happen. First thing that happened, as soon as I decided to do this 30-day streak, my mic broke, right? No big deal with the mic breaking. I talk loud anyway. Y'all gonna hear me regardless. I just like the mic. So that didn't frustrate me too much. You know, I'm like, it's a little cheap mic anyway. Next time I buy another one, I'll get a little bit more expensive one. Maybe that'll last a little bit longer, right? No biggie about the mic. Then, on the day that I was getting ready to do my first collab, which I did end up doing a collab, but right before, 5 minutes before, I was getting ready to do the collab. By the way, I did my collab with S. Nicole/Living. Go check her channel out. The live is on her channel. I'll go check that out for me, please. And let us know how we did, because we're gonna, do some more things moving forward. So anywho, back to what I was saying. Right before the collab, and I was excited. It was my first collab. Like, we were just testing the waters because we had both never done it before. She's been on here way longer than me, but we linked up and we want to, start, talking about some things. So anywho, right before, 5 minutes before the time of the collab, the ring light was doing all types of things. I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, what is going on? Usually, it was just too much. And it was annoying and frustrating me, y'all. Period. Anywho, my daughter saved the day. She came and she rigged it up. So it's back useful now until I get another one, because I'm having to get another one. I'm getting it now, y'all. This content creation stuff, listen. Things are going to happen at the last moment, especially when you're trying to be consistent and listen. It's a test. It's a test. Lord, I know it's a test, because you know what I usually do. And I feel like it's a test for me. I feel like it's a test for God, saying, is she going to quit this time? Is she going to quit this time? So I'm telling you, I'm a runner. I'm a runner of all things, relationships and everything, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. Maybe y'all get that later. Another video, another time. But anywho, then this was the kicker, y'all. Last night, I was doing a cooking live. We were almost an hour into the cooking live. Everything was going smooth. Everybody was interacting in the live. My best friend of 40 years was in my live supporting me, interacting with some of y'all that were there. Thank y'all. I really thank y'all. Some of y'all met my daughter for the first time. She was on there grating cheese. Like, it was just a vibe. It was a whole vibe. Like I said, almost an hour in. Next thing I know, I hear something that sounds like sparks, right? It sounds like fireworks. So initially, I didn't look down to the oven. I thought it was my neighbors or something, because sometimes my neighbors be loud, but not loud to the point where they get on my nerves, but loud like they're doing something. You know, when you live in an apartment and the walls are not so thick, you're going to hear little things sometimes. So I thought it was my neighbor. So maybe like a minute later, I still hear the sparks. Next thing you know, I look down and I see lights flashing. Y'all, I'm laughing now, but then I was like, what the is going on? My live's still going. I did not cut my live off right there. I did not. I kept going because I was just worried about this fire inside of my oven. And I heard to cut the oven off just to see if the fire would go down. And it did. It went down. So, of course, you have to, because I had my oven preheating. The oven was preheating. So, of course, you let the oven cool down. Still on live. I'm letting the oven cool down for about 10 to 15 minutes. I let the oven cool down. So, I go in the oven once it cooled down, y'all. The piece that heats up, I get from the fire, burnt it apart. Burnt a whole piece, like from the fire, burnt it off. I'm like, you can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up, y'all. On my live. It's on my channel. Y'all go check it out. But I stayed on live and everything, you know. And I was showing my best friend what it was. And I was like, am I going to be able to use the oven? I don't know if I'm going to be able to use it. I got all this food prepped. I had macaroni and cheese prepping. I had the chicken all prepped up. I'm like, am I going to be able to finish this meal at least tonight? It was Saturday, and I'm like, this was my Sunday dinner as well, so I wasn't going to cook Sunday anyway. I'm like, I got to get this food done. So, y'all, I kind of went against my better judgment. Once the oven cooled down and everything was fine, I preheated the oven again, but as soon as the oven preheated this time, I put the food in quick because I wanted to get the food done. I did. I probably shouldn't have done that, but everything was fine. Nothing, no more fires, no more nothing. However, that really discouraged me. Man, one thing after the other. When you just trying to be consistent, trying to be great at something, man. But listen, I'm not quitting. Definitely not quitting, y'all. But those, it was just stuff happening back to back to back when you're trying to do something. You get what I'm saying? It was just annoying. It was annoying. And again, I'm used to being a runner from things. I don't like things that kind of is annoying or frustrating. I usually run from it. But I'm not running from my YouTube. No, I'm not, because I love it. I love it. But yeah, I had to tell y'all that. Anyway, y'all can go catch the live. Go catch that live. I wasn't gonna post it. I was gonna delete it. I'm like, no, why not? I'm not an aesthetically pleasing person anyway. Y'all, if y'all look at my videos, y'all should know I'm not that person. So y'all can just get the real from me. It is what it is. Some of y'all gonna like it. Some of y'all may not like it, but that's just what you're gonna get from your girl, okay? But yeah, man, that was crazy. But I was like, one thing after the other. Come on, first the mic, then the ring light, and then now I'm on live in my oven trying to blow up. Really? But anywho, the food got done. The food was good. And y'all can go check that out too. I posted a plate of the food on my community post, and I also posted some short form content in my shorts. So y'all go check that out, because guess what? The meal got done anyway. What I saw in my community post, I said, even though my oven almost blew up, the food got done, and God made it happen. I thank God for that, because like I said, I went against my better judgment and went on to cook the food anyway, but I'm not using the oven no more. I'm going to go to my, I live in an apartment, so of course, I can go put in a work order, help that situation so I can continue using the oven. I don't know if they're just going to bring that piece or if they're going to give me a whole new oven. I don't know how that's going to work, but we shall see, y'all. But I just had to get on here and tell y'all about that, because I was really getting discouraged, especially after last night. Come on now, I'm on live, everything going good, and my oven trying to blow, really? But yeah, y'all, I'm here and I'm here to stay. I'm still on my 30-day streak, y'all. I'm doing good. I'm posting every day. Like I said, it's either going to be shorts, video, or I'm going live. That's my consistency for my 30 days. Because, if I'm posting videos 5 days in a row, by that 6th day, I might be kind of burnt out. So you might just get a short from me or something like that. Something. So, but as long as I'm posting something, that's me being consistent. I got to pat myself on the back for that, because, it can be hard sometimes. But yeah, y'all, I think I'm finished with that story. So drop me down in the comments and let me know how y'all feel about it. Like, do you ever like kind of get discouraged a little bit when things just not going your way? Or are you that person? Like, I'm over this. Like, I don't know if I could do this. I mean, I'm human. I'm human. So yeah, I'm gonna have those feelings sometimes, and I'm okay with saying that. I'm human. Do not judge me. Don't judge me. Please don't judge me. I'm trying to get better. I'm actually getting better. Let me stop using the word try. Like Luciana Success said, I agree with her. Don't use the word try. Manifest that thing. But anyway, ending on that note, I want to thank y'all for dropping by Crystal's World. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And y'all be seeing me every day for the next 30 days. You're not getting rid of me. Yep. But thank y'all, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Hey y'all, how y'all doing this morning? I'm taking y'all walking with me while I conquer this cold. Because I did not honestly did not want to take the cold out here. But I'm doing it anyway. So yeah, y'all know how we do here at Crystal's World. I talk about myself, my life, my past experiences, my current experiences, and whatever else I want to talk about that day, y'all. So look, I had to come back and do another video about me reaching 200 subscribers again, because I don't know about y'all, but sometimes when I record and I talk about something, and then once I press and record, it's still more than I wanted to say, but I just couldn't. It just wasn't coming out in that moment. So yeah, what I want to say is, do y'all know that I reached those subscribers only through YouTube? I did not promote my channel on no other platforms, y'all. And I feel like that deserves a pat on the back. I did not, and had not decided to yet to promote my channel on any other platforms. Even though I think it is smart to do that, because that's what you want your channel to grow, right? But I made the decision to see what community I could build with just through YouTube. So I thought about it some more, and I'm like, this really happened with me just doing YouTube. And then I also thought about it as if, like, okay, so say I promoted my channel on my Facebook page, right? And I just have to be honest with y'all. I'm from a small town. If I promoted my channel on my like Facebook or something, which I never go on anyway. So if I promoted that on there, they'd be like, girl, where you been? You don't even be on here. So yeah, but anywho, like I said, if you're from a small town, you understand this. If I were to promote my channel on my Facebook, where like everybody knows me, because again, I'm from a small town, so most people on my Facebook is from my town, right? Most of them probably wouldn't even subscribe anyway. What they would do is come view it. I'm just being honest. So I'm kind of glad I made that decision. And I don't know when I'm gonna decide to promote my YouTube on other platforms. I don't know. And then also, you gotta think of it like this. I know some people may say, or may feel like 200 ain't nothing. Imagine 200 people in your home. Hell, I live in an apartment. Imagine 50 people in my apartment. So really, any accomplishment when it comes to this thing is awesome. Yeah, like I just thought about that, like, and I wish I said it in the last one, so I wouldn't have to talk about it again, but I'm here. We're here, we're talking about it again, okay? I'm like, wow, really? I did not promote this channel on no other platform. And then when I do decide to, I'll probably create like a new Instagram, a new Facebook. Because I kind of wanted to be authentic too, even though, I don't know. Because I don't know. I don't want to say what I might do yet. It's just thoughts in my head of how I'm going to do it. But yeah, I just want to let anybody small like me small YouTuber like me, like celebrate the small, like me. When I got to 50 subscribers, I was hyped. I was hyped because I couldn't wait to start going live. I was hyped. Honey, I'm celebrating all small goals. Celebrating all small goals 2025. Of course, you want to get to the bigger goals, but for me, small goals matter, baby. Small goals matter, baby, because I'm the type trying to get to a bigger goal. I feel overwhelmed a lot, and that's not good for me. That is not good for me at all. So that's what I'm doing. All 2025, celebrating the small goals. Yep. For sure. And y'all, look, I was feeling discouraged about walking in this cold this morning too. Because me and cold do not mix. But I had a little bit of encouragement this morning. I was on Tarico Fernando's and Azariah Scott. They were collabing this morning on a live. Go check them out. And she said something to encourage me. And so I'm here, I'm out walking. And I also watched Queen Nakami's, video yesterday too. So that's why I love YouTube, because it's so much encouragement on here. And I love it. 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 And it's okay to get encouragement from folks. Like, don't think that you do whatever to take advice from other people and run with it, or at least take heed to it, because I know as adults, let's be honest, as adults, we want to do what we want to do, and rightfully so, because we're grown, right? But it's okay. It's okay. Take advice from other people, y'all. It could change your life. It could literally change your life in, some ways. Okay? So yeah, y'all, that's really all I wanted to say this morning. So I'm going to continue conquering this cold that I did not want to walk in. But I'm doing it. I'm out here. I'm out here in this cold weather, y'all. So yeah. Last thing, don't be discouraged. Do whatever your heart desires. And as I always say, I'm talking to myself when I say these things. I'm nobody's preacher, ever. So when I'm saying things, I'm talking to myself too, coaching myself too. So yeah, y'all. Thanks for coming by Crystal's World this morning. I'm going to finish my walk. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you like it here. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hey, y'all. Welcome to y'all know how we do here. Here at Crystal's World, I talk about myself, my life, my past experiences, my current experiences, and whatever else I want to talk about that day, y'all. And if you're new here, thank you for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I think you'll like it here. I really do. So tonight, y'all, I want to talk about what I decided to do when starting YouTube so that I would not get burnt out fast. What I decided to do, I'm going to say when coming back, because I left about 4 months and then I came back. So when I decided to come back to YouTube, what I decided to do to not get burnt out is record and post. Record and post. And let me tell you why. Because when I first initially made a decision to start YouTube, I was second guessing myself. Questioning myself. Are you going to succeed? Because you don't know how to do thumbnails. You don't know how to edit. You don't know how to do this. You don't know how to do that. I was just thinking of all the reasons. I was thinking about my age. Like, ain't nobody going to listen to what I'm saying or look at what I got going on, because I really don't have much going on, y'all. But I'll be giving y'all just my life right now, and it's me, getting back to myself. But guess what? I'm happy to announce that me just recording and posting is actually working for me. At first I was kind of shocked. I was kind of shocked at first. And I was like, I mean, this is really working for me. I was really shocked because, again, I was questioning that even when I just said, I'm going to just go ahead and start recording and posting. Because, again, you know, watching YouTube for years, you've seen the people that you watch, their thumbnails are on point, their editing is on point. I mean, the aesthetically pleasing stuff. And I'm not an aesthetically pleasing person. I'm a person myself, but I do like watching it. Two things can be true at the same time. You might not be into something, but you can like watching it. So I had all that going on in my head. Like, nobody's going to watch me. Nobody's going to pay me any attention. But, baby, let me tell you, it's working for me. It is working for me, and I'm pleased. I'm very pleased. So I made a decision for the first half of 2025 and doing this YouTube. I'm not going to like put my hard focus on thumbnails and editing. Not to say that I won't sometimes, you know, do a little thumbnail or try to do a little editing or whatever. Not to say that I won't never do it, but I'm not going to focus on it and stress about it. Because guess what? Stress is a silent killer. If you know, you know. Stress is a silent killer. So, I just wanted to put that out there to my new YouTubers or to folks who are, you know, doing YouTube and you really don't know how to, you know, do thumbnails or edit or whatever it is. Literally, you can record a post and whoever is for you is going to be for you. And that's just the truth, y'all. I mean, that's the only thing I have to say about it. And also, I was watching an interview with Kiss from Jay with a young lady, I Am Successful Too, right? And I looked at the interview when it got to the end of the interview. Anyway, y'all go check those two out. Kiss from Jay and I Am Successful Too. They're dope. Both of them are dope, okay? See what they got going on, because, motivation. All I can tell you is motivation over there. But anywho, I was watching the interview. Kiss from Jay was interviewing I Am Successful Too. And at the end of the interview, she really just basically said what I just told y'all I'm doing. She stated that she wished that when she first started YouTube, that she only focused on recording and posting. Because guess what? She got burnt out. And when I saw that, you know, listening from somebody who's been on here for years, say she wished that she started off just, you know, recording and posting. That just really made me feel a lot better. Because again, she's not new at this. She's been on, you know, YouTube for years. So I'm like, okay. When I saw that interview and she said that, I said, oh, I'm doing something right here. I think I made a good decision. Y'all. But I just had to come on here and say that because I know a lot of people struggle with that. I know I'm not the only one. Like, you worry about the thumbnails, the editing. If y'all go look at some of my other videos, I got some thumbnails, but they're very, very basic. Very, very, very basic. So, you take your stab at it. You're going to take your stab at it a little bit. But I'm not going to focus solely on that right now. I'm new. Like, when you're new at something, sometimes you got to take baby steps. You're not going to go in full throttle all the time. It will happen full throttle for some people, but guess what? That's for them. You have to focus on you. I'm focusing on Crystal's World Channel. Crystal's World Channel is the only thing that I can focus on. It's me versus me. So my thing is this: if I'm doing what I'm doing now, I am gonna, by the end of the year, I want to have something else that I've learned by the end of the year. Like I said, the first half of 2025, I'm just gonna be for the most part recording and posting. And to those of you who are not judging me for not having good thumbnails or no great editing skills, I appreciate you. I appreciate you because you still, you're going to have people talk and be like, oh, she don't have no thumbnails, or she don't edit, or she don't this, she don't that. But you can't worry about that. You can't worry about those people. You got to focus on the people that's for you. And that's just it. Focus on the people that's for you. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. I mean, I'm not, of course, I can't tell nobody else what to do. I'm just saying, like, if you feel yourself feeling burnt out because you're new, you're trying to record your videos, you're trying to post your videos, you're trying to focus on how to do the best thumbnails, how to do the best editing, how to do the best this, the best that. You're probably going to start feeling a little bit burnt out. Because I'm going to be honest with y'all. Listen, I'm always going to keep it real with y'all. All I'm doing is recording and posting. And I had a burnt out day already. So just imagine if I was trying to focus on the editing and the thumbnails and things. Baby, I can't let, even though I love YouTube, I can't let it stress me out. That's not happening. I can't let it stress me out. So I have to baby steps, and everything else will definitely fall in place. Of course, eventually you want to upgrade your thumbnails and everything, and you want to, learn how to edit and all those things. Of course, you want to elevate in what you're doing. But in the beginning stages, it don't have to be so, everything don't have to be on point, because people are going to love you for you. And I'm realizing that, like, the community I have so far, I mean, like, I love it. I love it. We support one another. Like, I love it. I love it. And the ones that's for you not going to judge you anyway. So let me just say that. The ones that are really for you are not going to judge you. They're going to love you for you. And that's just that on that. Okay? But yeah, y'all, just had to say that and get it off my heart and out my soul, because I know people are probably struggling with that. Yeah, I'm not struggling with it because I made my mind up. I'm not struggling with it because I made my mind up of what I'm doing. So yeah, y'all, I just want to get off my chest. Thank y'all for stopping by Crystal's World. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hey y'all, welcome to Crystal's World. Here at Crystal's World, I talk about myself, my life, my past experiences, my current experiences, and whatever else I want to talk about that day. So guess what, y'all? I'm taking y'all out with me for the first time. I know I'm taking y'all out walking with me, and that's just in the neighborhood, but this is my first time taking y'all somewhere else other than my neighborhood or my apartment. We're gonna go to the store, the grocery store, Food Lion. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna take y'all to the grocery store with me. So let's go. All right, y'all, we made it here. Let's see if they have any deals going on today. I will let y'all know. All right, y'all. I always go to the meats first. To me, because the most expensive thing that you're gonna buy. Let's see what's going on here. See what they got. That right there makes my head hurt, because these are the best eggs that I like. And yeah, when I see that, I get an instant headache. The world. All right, y'all. Let me know what y'all think the total is. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm trying to give y'all a good, just by looking. What do y'all think the total is? I got a few meats down there. And again, y'all know I don't eat red meat, but my kids still do, so I still buy it. So yeah, y'all let me know. Just by looking. Let me know what y'all think, okay? Yeah. All right. Good to you. How you doing? Okay, and the verdict is, before using an MVP card, it was $237. After using an MVP card, my total came to $207. If you have a Food Line in your area and you don't go, try it out. Because this card, $30. Oh, like, I'm gonna tell y'all, this MVP card, it works. It's wonderful. I've been going to Food Line since I lived in Maryland. I don't think a lot of people really know about Food Line. If you don't know about Food Line, Google where you're at, and you may have a Food Line in your area. You just may not know about it. I'm telling you, this card. And nowadays, we need some discounts. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. I'm home with these groceries. Get ready to do the worst part I hate, and that's putting this stuff up. Thank you guys for going to the grocery store with me, and I'll catch y'all next video. Hey guys, welcome to Crystal's World. Here at Crystal's World, I'll talk about myself, my life, my past experiences, my current experiences, and whatever else I want to talk about in the moment. So y'all, thank you for coming to Crystal's World. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I hope you like it here. So look, y'all, this is a transparency moment. I want to be real with my community right now. What's on my mind? So I had an epiphany, right? I had an epiphany that I do not know what the end goal is of my YouTube journey right now. I do not know what the end goal is of my YouTube journey right now. And what I mean is, with doing something like YouTube, right? Initially, you get on here. You're recording yourself or recording whatever you do, whatever your niche is, if you have a niche or whatever it is that you do, right? You post the content. You start building a community. You start engaging with people. You know, you do whatever it is that you choose to do to create content, right? But what do you do once you hit the milestone of getting your 1K subscribers, getting your 4,000 watch hours, and being monetized? By that time, you want to be able to elevate, more with this YouTube journey, right? Some people start their YouTube journey and, they get their subscribers, they get their community. And some people have businesses and things like that, so they promote their businesses. I, on the other hand, I don't have a business. I don't have a niche. So as of right now, I honestly don't know what my end goal is once I reach the accomplishment of, getting 1K subbies, my community, my supporters, and being monetized. I don't. Right now, I don't. I'm just being honest. But what I do know is that the day that I decided to record myself and post the content, I loved it. And I've been loving it ever since. Like, I love it. Like, I'm already monetized. Like, I love doing content. I love being on YouTube. I love meeting y'all. I love engaging with y'all, especially on my lives. I love live streaming. I love my live streaming because we get to engage a bit more, and I love that. All I can do is hope that the community that I'm building still sticks with me once, I do reach that milestone, even if I really don't have it all figured out in the moment. Because that's crazy. I really don't know. Like, as of right now, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm being so honest with y'all. I don't know. But you do, for me, I feel like it has to be some elevation at the end of it. I guess that will come as I continue my journey. So I don't know. I feel like it's going to be something. Like, I'm doing this for something. I feel like it's purpose here for me. Like, I feel like at 44, I've never had a purpose as far as work-wise. Like, I don't feel like I ever had a job that I was actually getting paid for, that I loved as much as I love doing YouTube. So I'm like, it's gotta be something that's gonna happen or come to me as I keep going with this journey, because I love it. I love it too much. I love it too much. So I don't know. Again, I just hope that y'all stick with me, like, and grow with me, I guess, as you could say, when it comes to this YouTube stuff. Like, y'all gotta understand, I'm very, very new at this, like most of us are. But some of us come in here, we don't know really nothing about technology. We know nothing about nothing. We just know that we like posting content. And then, again, starting post content, you start coming across a lot of people, meeting a lot of new people. And it's just like, I just love it, y'all. I just love it. And I can only hope that my people stick with me. Y'all have been so far, and I love it. Because like I said, even if we meet each other through other channels or through other people, you sit there and you hit that subscribe button, hey, you must like something, right? You must like something. So I can only hope that you can understand the struggle in it for some of us. Some people get on here and they got it. You get what I'm saying? Some people get on here and they got it. Like, they got it in the bag. Like, they already know what they want. They already know what they want the end goal is once they build a community or as they're building a community. But like I said, some people come in here and they have businesses that they're trying to promote and stuff like that. And rightfully so, that's what you're supposed to do. Hey, you're supposed to do that. It's just that for people like me who I don't have a business. I'm not trying to sell anything or anything like that. Like, I don't. I really don't. I just know that I love doing it. I love doing YouTube, y'all. And I'm going to keep doing it. I mean, I'm not going to stop doing it. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm just like, I had the epiphany, like, what is my end goal once I do reach that milestone of being monetized one day? I don't know. I don't know. And I'm being totally honest. I don't know. And I know I can't be the only one that feels like that. I know I'm not. But I just had to say something to y'all because I appreciate everybody who's subscribed to my channel. I appreciate everyone who engages with me. I appreciate everyone who's sticking with me. I just know some people might come in and be like, what is she really doing? Because I asked myself that, like, I know I love doing it, but what am I doing? I know I did a video on out-of-body experience, like one day when I was just feeling like different, like this is so different. I know this is the day and times now, social media, I know I didn't grow up in those days and times. I grew up back when we didn't have social media, so this is a whole new world for me. This is a whole new world for me. If you grew up, if you was born in the social media era, listen, this is nothing. This is nothing. It's nothing to y'all. If you was born in it, you grew up as social media was going, like, this is something I had to get used to and adapted to. So maybe that's why I feel this way. I don't know. But what I do know is I appreciate y'all for sticking with me. I appreciate y'all for subbing, liking, commenting on, what I post and engaging with me and giving me encouragement. I just appreciate it. I appreciate it. And y'all are helping me to want to continue along with this journey, even though to me, it's the journey of the unknown right now. It's the journey of the unknown for me right now. So I just had to come on here and say that, y'all. I mean, again, one thing you're going to know about me is that I'm going to always be myself. That's one thing you're going to know. If you don't know nothing else about me yet, I'm going to always be myself. I can't be nobody but myself. That's just it. So yeah, y'all. Again, thank y'all so much. If you're just new here, like, comment, subscribe to my channel. And again, I hope that you like it here. Thanks for talking about Crystal's World. See y'all next time. Bye. Hey y'all, welcome to Crystal's World. For Crystal's World, I'll talk about myself, my life, my past experiences, my current experiences, and whatever else I want to talk about that day. So welcome. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I think y'all like it here. Y'all, it is cold, and I'm out here and it's cold again. But it's gonna be colder on Wednesday and Thursday. So I said, let me get out here now, because I definitely will not be out here Wednesday and Thursday. It's gonna be like 20 degrees, even colder than it is now. So yeah, it's gonna be like in the 20s. So absolutely not. But anywho, today I want to talk about taking accountability. Yes, taking accountability. Have you taken accountability for the part you played in what you went through? And what that could be anything. That could be anything. It could be being cheated on. It could be putting up with BS at a job. Sometimes we have to take a look in the mirror and realize that sometimes we played a part in it because we allowed it. I know some people might not understand that, but it's the truth. And it can really get deeper than that, but I just want you to ask yourself that question, especially if you're going through it and you feel like, oh, I've been done so wrong, and this person did this to me, or they're treating me this way. Are you allowing it to happen? Are you allowing it to happen? If you are allowing it to happen, you have to take accountability for you allowing it to happen. And again, this conversation can get way deeper, but I'm not going to really get into that right now. I just want you to ask yourself that question. And the reason why I'm talking about it is because I've had to ask myself that question in situations. So it's like we can go through something, or somebody could have done us wrong. And yeah, they probably did do us wrong or do you wrong. But how long did you allow this situation to go on? Not negating the fact that the person did you wrong or you're being treated a certain way. But how long did you allow it to happen? Did you leave the situation and go back? How many times did you go back? You have to, like, once it's all said and done, you have to really sit in that. And you can't keep blaming the person or whatever the situation is for doing you wrong, especially if you continuously allow that to happen to you. And listen, I haven't always been that way where I've taken accountability, so that's why it's easy for me to talk about it, because hell, you gotta look at yourself in the mirror. Unfortunately, if somebody's done you wrong, sad to say, 9 times out of 10, you allowed it to happen. Not the first time now. And then I get restarting it again or going back to the maybe one time. But if you repeatedly allowed it to happen, baby, you gotta look yourself in the mirror and say, why? What is wrong with me? Why I allowed this situation to go on for so long? This is like, what is wrong with me? Seriously, just think about that. I know for some people, it takes a while to get that mature in mind, though. So if you're like me, probably 40 and up, maybe even your mid-30s to late 30s, you might have realized, yeah, it wasn't just them. It was my fault. I shouldn't have. I could have spoke up, or I could have not allowed that situation to go on for so long. But you know, when you're young, think you know everything. You think, oh, that person did me so wrong, or even at a job, like the job is doing you so wrong. But you're allowing it, baby. You're allowing it. So just think about that. Yeah, let me take this back. Some people will never take accountability. Some people are who they are. Because shit, there's people my age that don't take accountability. And they will never do it. They will never look at the bigger picture. They will always be the victim. Sometimes you are a victim. Sometimes you are a victim. Yes, I would never negate a person's feeling like they've been victimized doing something. I would never, negate that. But situations, you allow it. You yourself are even part of the problem. But yeah, that was on my mind to say, y'all. I'm not gonna keep y'all long today, but I'm on this walk. I need to get some vitamin D. Again, I had to push myself because it's cold out here. Some people can walk in the cold. I'm not a walking in the cold person. But I pushed myself again today, thank God. Thank God for that. So yeah, y'all. But thanks for dropping in Crystal's World. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so that you won't miss none of my videos. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye. Hey y'all, welcome to Crystal's World. Here at Crystal's World, I'll talk about myself, my life, my past experiences, my current experiences, and whatever else I want to talk about that day or in that moment. So y'all, thank you for dropping by Crystal's World. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you like it here. So y'all know what my channel is about, what I just said. I talk about me mostly, for the most part. So I've been questioning myself. Are the odds against me? Are the odds against me when it comes to YouTube the same way the odds are against me in real life? For those of y'all that don't know, I've said it on a previous video. I've talked about it either in a short or previous video. I'm not sure which one. I'm having a hard time finding work right now. I had interviews. I get called different interviews. I've even gotten hired over the phone. And then once I got there, I do the whole orientation thing and then get home 4 o'clock in the morning, getting a text saying, oh, this job is not fit for you. We don't feel like this job is the right fit. You're the right fit for this job. After being hired, having orientation, but once you see me, you come up with that. So yeah, that's the type of stuff I'm going through right now. And at this point, y'all, because it's been going on for quite a while now, I'm having to be okay with it because I can't stress myself out about it, right? I can't stress myself out about it. And I don't know if anybody has ever been through that, feeling like you're being discriminated against from getting hired on jobs, but it's happening to me now. It's happening to me now, and I used to hear about it, but I never had the issue. And as you know, you don't really understand something unless you're going through it, right? And the odds are against me because of my age, my weight, and my color. That's happening in the real world. That's happening in my real life. So the question is, are my odds going to be against me on this YouTube journey? Will I have some of the same issues? I don't know. I know this is YouTube, and which means it's your channel. So you do what you want on your channel, and you grow your audience, which is great, and I love it. I love it so far. But what I'm talking about is when it get to that point of like getting brand deals and things like that. Because I've actually heard other YouTubers who's plus size like myself talk about how They have that issue, and in their hearts of hearts, they know it's because of their weight. Do plus size people get brand deals? Absolutely. But will it still be against me of some sort because of my weight? Like, will I not get the same type of traction when it comes to that level? I'm not talking about building my community, because people, when you're authentic, people are going to love you for you. Like, that's just what that is. And I understand that. People are going to love you for you. They're not going to care about your weight, size, and none of that. I'm not talking about the community that I'm building for my channel. I'm talking about when it gets to the level of, once you're, get monetized and things like that, once your channel actually grows, and then it's time to start, like, trying to start getting brand deals and things like that, are the odds against me when it comes to that? I have to ask myself that. I mean, you have to think about it. Like, the odds are against me in the real world. And this YouTube journey is the real world. I'm just saying, like, if I'm having this issue outside of YouTube, in the real world, what's going to happen when it comes to leveling up? When it gets to be that time for this journey. I have to ask myself that. I'm not stressing about it, nothing like that, but I'm human. I have to think about that. I have to think about it, because I'm like, Lord, like, in my life, I've never had issues getting jobs like I'm having now. I've never felt humiliated. Like, I felt humiliated. I've been feeling humiliated, especially with the person that hired me over the phone, and then once you see me, you tell me 4 o'clock in the morning, after I have orientation, after you get all my information, that this job not fit. I know for a fact that was discrimination, y'all. Can't nobody tell me it wasn't discrimination, because I know. If you know, like, if you've been through it, then you know. If you haven't been through it, you're not going to know what that feels like. And I don't expect you to. I don't expect you to. I don't expect you to. Because, again, you only understand something if you've been through it. And then it's like what type of person that you are, what type of person you are when it comes to work. You know your own work ethics. You know you're going to do great. You know you adapt to anything. And for a person to tell you, after they see you and meet you, after they hire you already, because apparently you love my personality over the phone. You see my resume. You was okay with my resume. You hired me over the phone, right? You hired me over the phone. Had me come in and do orientation, and then 4 o'clock in the morning, a text comes through. Yeah, that was humiliation. It was. It was. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. So yeah, I have to ask myself that question when it comes to this journey. Like, when it gets to that, now I'm not stopping. I'm not going there for, like, if it happened there, it's going to happen here. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just wondering, am I going to have that same problem when it comes to the elevation part of this YouTube thing? No. Again, I always say this is the journey of the unknown. This is the journey of the unknown. So I guess I won't know till I get there, y'all. But I'm human. I'm gonna think about it. So yeah. But y'all, yeah, I had to get that off my chest, and because it was on my mind. So again, I do want to thank y'all for dropping by Crystal's World. If you like, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next video. Later. Hey y'all, welcome to Crystal's World. Here at Crystal's World, I talk about myself, my life, my past experiences, my current experiences, and whatever else I want to talk about today, y'all. Thanks for coming to Crystal's World today. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I think you'll like it here. So y'all, what I want to talk about today is, get right into it, having high expectations of people. Having high expectations of people. And when I say that, when I say people, I mean anybody in your life. Anybody that's around you. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. Okay? We tend to be close to people in our lives, right? And we don't expect that a person would do a certain thing to us, right? But in my lifetime, I've experienced people in my life that I was close to disappoint me. I mean, in the worst way. In the worst way. But now, hey, you know, sometimes when you go through things, you set your boundaries. But that's after going through it. So you got to go through it to understand it, and then you'll realize you have to set boundaries. But yeah, don't have high expectations for people, y'all. I mean, and I understand y'all, like, we get in these relationships, we're married, we're in relationships, long relationships or whatever. But are you putting that person before God? Are you holding that person that's in your life as higher than God? Ask yourself that question right now. Ask yourself that question right now. You're supposed to put God first, baby, if you didn't know. If that's who you believe in, because I know everybody don't believe. And I respect, everyone, their standpoint on that. But for me, I believe in God. I will never in my life, and I know I have done it, that's why I can talk about it. I can talk about it because I've done it. I definitely probably was putting somebody that I was in a relationship with before God, like thinking this person was just in my everything. Absolutely not. You find out later on, absolutely not. That is for sure. So my thing is, if you go into it, and I guess you do have to experience things for you to realize that. Because again, you've been in relationships and you just, this person is just, everything. And it could be your everything. But maybe make sure you realize that God is before that person. I don't care if you're married or in a relationship or what. People, friends, family, no, God comes before all those people. And the thing about having high expectations for people, you don't want to think somebody's going to do you wrong in any aspect, right? You don't want to think that people that's around you, people that's supposed to love you and that you love, is going to disappoint you. But for you to not be disappointed, all I'm saying is just try just think. I feel like you can never go in thinking, oh, this person wouldn't do this to me. This person wouldn't do that to me. Right? That's all I'm saying. And I can speak on it because I've been through it more than once. Expecting something out of folks, and then they disappoint you. Drop down in the comments if you've been through that before. Let me know in the comments if you've been through that before. And then so you might not even think about it in that way, but let me know in the comments if you've been through that before. Let me know if you had high expectations for somebody and then they disappointed you. People are going to disappoint you. People are going to disappoint you, for sure. And I'm so happy that I've been through the things I've been through. Because guess what? If I didn't, it would probably still be going on. I would probably still be putting people on pedestals, having high expectations for them. I don't do that with nobody now. Nobody. You're listening right? Nobody. If somebody does something to me that I probably wouldn't think do something to me, it don't surprise me anymore. Nothing surprises me about people anymore, y'all. And if you haven't experienced things, I'm happy for you. So you probably will not understand this conversation if nobody has never disappointed you in that matter that's close to you. And I'm happy for you. If it's never happened to you, I'm happy for you because it's the worst feeling ever. The worst feeling ever. I don't wish that on nobody. You sitting here thinking this person that's supposed to love you or that you love, and I'm not just talking about relationships. It could be friends. It could be family. It could be your mother, your father, your aunt, your uncle. It don't matter, honey. It don't matter. So all I'm saying is if you putting people on a pedestal or having high expectations for them, don't be surprised. Try not to be surprised if out of the blue one day you get hit with a boom. What? You did what? To me, I mean, and it could be anything. I'm not just talking about like in a relationship as if somebody's cheating or anything. What I'm saying is, like I said, it could be a friend, a family member. It could be any type of situation where you wouldn't expect a certain thing from them or expect to do something, a certain thing to you or whatever. You just wouldn't expect certain things out of people that love you and that you love, and then they end up doing it anyway. Or they end up doing it. But again, I know if you haven't experienced it, you're not going to understand it. If you experienced it, you understand this conversation about what I'm saying. I have learned to not put anyone on a pedestal anymore. I have learned to not have high expectations for people anymore. I do not be surprised anymore about what a person will do, say, treat you. Like, I have nothing surprises me anymore. And it will remain that way for the rest of my life. That's just it. I tread lightly with everybody. You have to tread lightly. Unfortunately, that's the real world. That's the real world. Life is not a fairy tale. Life is not a fairy tale. But yeah, y'all. I just wanted to get it off my chest. Like, high expectations for me, out the window. Okay. But yeah, y'all, thank you for jumping by Crystal's World. I'm going to end this video now. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Later. Hey, y'all. Welcome to Crystal's World. Here at Crystal's World, I'll talk about myself, my life, my past experiences, my current experiences, and whatever else I want to talk about that day. I hope y'all are doing well. Thanks for joining Crystal's World. Thanks for tuning in. If you don't mind, please like, comment, and subscribe. So y'all, I'm going to get right into this subject today because it's something that's happening to me right now in real time. And I want to talk about it. Why not? Never did I think that I would have to deal with an excessive trolling situation so early on in my YouTube journey. Mind you, I definitely understand that dealing with anything with the internet, you're putting yourself out there, you're going to have to deal with trolls. You're going to have to deal with trolls. You're going to have to deal with them. Like, I knew that before I even started. But the situation that's going on currently, right now, is too excessive for me. To the point where I was contemplating giving it up because I'm like, if this is what I got to go through, like, my mental health can't take it. Like, it just can't. But then, you know, I sat back and I thought about why I started my journey. And I know any journey that you partake in is not going to be easy. And different things are going to come with it. So what do you do? What do you do when dealing with trolls to an excessive point? Do you go back and forth with the situation or do you ignore? I feel like the more I'm ignoring, and when I ignore, it's making the troll even madder. But then when I keep addressing it, it gets on my nerves like I can't take it. I am in a space in my life where I don't like conflict. And I have a low tolerance for anything. A low tolerance for anything, to be honest. So what do you do? Do you keep addressing it, or do you just ignore and just hope that it goes away? I want to keep ignoring it and hope that it goes away. But when you wake up to your name being tagged and stuff, that can be a bit discouraging. And I'm of the understanding that there are people in life who absolutely have nothing else going on with their life, and their life is to bother other people or troll other people, or basically, I guess their life is to just get on the internet and find people to keep going after, or they get joy out of that. I mean, I don't know. Because, listen, I would never in life would ever be that person. So I can't even understand what type of mind or what they may be going through for where they would want to just keep picking on someone. And all I'm trying to do is live my life. One thing about it, and what I've learned with this situation, is you even have to tread lightly who you let in your... I know you're trying to build community. We're trying to build community here on our channels, but you even have to be careful with that. Unfortunately, you have to be careful. We're trying to build community. We're trying to get more and more subscribers and things like that, so that we could, the ultimate goal is definitely to get to the monetization process, right? But I don't care that much for where I'm just gonna be allowing. If I see some weirdness going on, I will unsubscribe you from my channel. I don't care that much about a subscription. I don't. I will unsubscribe you. I will block you, get rid of you. If you keep coming back, I'm gonna keep getting rid of you. That's really what's been going on these past few days. If you've been following my lives, unfortunately, I've been happy to address the situation. So if you are part of my community and you didn't meet me that way, of course, I am who I am, and I'm going to be who I am. But if you see me in another light in my lives lately, it's because I've had to bring another side out of me to let it be known, please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. And that's just what it is. Leave me alone. I don't bother nobody. This person is clearly unhinged. And I understand that some people can't help it, but I also understand that people know what they're doing as well. People know what they're doing. If you continuously making page after page after page to go and taunt people, you know what you're doing, regardless if you're still not, if you're still a little bit unhinged. And by any chance, and I'm not making fun of anybody's mental health issues, I too suffer with anxiety and depression. But there are levels to mental health, y'all. And I'm pretty sure most of us adults, we know that. If you're an adult, you know that by now in life. If you're in my age, I'm pretty sure you are going to understand that it's levels to the mental health, people with mental health issues. Although this person has stated they don't have mental health issues, but the actions that are partaking right now, for sure. I just want to be left alone. I'm on a new journey. It already can be discouraging when you're on a new journey trying to do something new, and you got other obstacles coming your way with the journey, despite the trolling. The trolling just is on another. And then when the trolling is on another level, when it's on another level, to the capacity. I know I asked somebody else that was on my live that's been on YouTube a lot longer than me. I said, have you had this issue when it comes to trolls? And they were like, yeah, but not to this capacity. So I don't know what the universe is doing for me or in my life. I don't know if it's a test to see if I'm going to quit. Because again, if y'all seen one of my previous videos, I'm a runner. I would just let something go because it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing, or because it's not going my way. I don't know if it's a test to see if I'm just going to keep going despite this situation, I don't know if it's a test of my patience, but they're very, very thin. They're very, 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 very thin. So all I can do is pray at this point. All I can do is pray at this point. But if this video reaches you, drop down in the comments and let me know, what would you do? Would you keep addressing it or just keep ignoring it? Because I feel like me ignoring it, it gets the troll madder and madder. Like, this person has even gone to the point where people are supporting me and they're going under their comments saying crazy stuff. Like, how far are you gonna go? If you get to this video, how far are you gonna go? Let it go. Like, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. Find you something to do with your life. I'm sorry, find something to do with your life. If you may be going through things, I get it. We all go through things. Even the ones you see get up here and get on this camera every day and post up on YouTube trying to create something different for their life. You may look at us and think we got it going on, but baby, most of us don't have it going on. So if you're watching this, which you do watch from the background, clearly, if you're watching this, please, like, just understand nobody's perfect. We all go through things. So I have forgiven you for what you're doing, but I don't accept you in my space anymore when it comes to YouTube, and that's just that. I'm sorry, I have to say that because this person really do be watching on the background, okay? So yeah, let me know, what would y'all do? Would y'all keep addressing it or just keep ignoring it? Because I'm just to a point now where I just don't know what to do anymore. So yeah, y'all, thank you for dropping by Crystal's World. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I do appreciate you all for tuning in. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later. That's my daughter saying me. She only eat broccoli, y'all. Broccoli. What we're gonna do next? Potato. Gotta have potato in your seafood boil. Next. Corn. Now, I told them mild, but this is not mild. I definitely told them mild. This is not mild, y'all. What do y'all like in y'all seafood bowls? What do y'all like in y'all seafood bowls? I had potatoes, one cluster, a crab, broccoli, and shrimp. And then, again, it's supposed to be mild sauce, but this is hot, y'all. Mm-hmm. Right. Next. Shrimp. Some people suck the skin. I don't do that. I take the skin off.
Yeah.
I mean, that's their preference. Some people do. I just choose not to. I just like to take it out the shell. Then we're gonna dip it. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Just the skin. Okay. Now let's, the best part. Hey y'all, we are at Walmart today. So look, I kind of like this vlogging thing, y'all. I don't know, this might become a thing. I don't know. Even though I don't go too many places, I think I'm gonna start like taking y'all wherever I go. So I like the vlogging. So we are in Walmart. And let's see what damage I do, y'all. Let's see what damage I do. Huh? All right. Yeah, pretty much so. Pretty much so, y'all. All right. What about it? Everything is expensive, y'all. Nothing is. And I love me some candles, y'all. Love me some candles, y'all. Records. Anybody got a record player? If I can be honest with y'all, ever since the C-word situation, I've been using delivery options, and I am socially awkward in the store. So, yeah. Yeah. Lucky for me, it's not a lot of people in here today. Well, right now. So, yeah. All right, y'all. So,
While you're sitting down.
Yeah, I do need one of those.
So yes or no?
And my kids support me, y'all. They let me know what I need to get. Well, I know I need what I needed to get, but.
Oh no. What?
It's cancer and reproductive harm.
What do I mean?
Praise camera.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So this is the phone stand that I decided to go with. There was another one, but I like this one better. I had one already, but of course, sometimes you want to get something a little bit better. So, yeah. All right, y'all. The damage is done. We are going in line now. Let's see what transpires from that. y'all. We have checked out. We are on our way home. Hey y'all, welcome to Crystal's World. Here at Crystal's World, I talk about myself, my life, my past experiences, my current experiences, and whatever else I want to talk about that day, y'all. Hey y'all, so thanks for coming by. I am back out here taking my daily walks. I had missed a few days because it has been really cold. But now, guess what? The sun is back out, and I'm happy. I am so happy that the sun is back out. So yeah, if you made it here, please like, comment, and subscribe. I think you'll like it here. So y'all, what I want to talk about today is sometimes we need to shut up. Sometimes we need to shut up. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to be 100% honest with y'all. About 4 or 5 years ago, I saw my daughter looking at YouTube, and she was watching a creator eat, right? And me, Crystal's World, who's now here, finding things to record, figuring this YouTube journey out. I said to her, "You watching people eat? That's weird." Yeah, I said that. The same person who right now, I'm on camera eating and recording and posting here on YouTube. And that's why I said sometimes we need to just shut up. I'm eating those words up right now. I'm eating those words up. And I am not ashamed of getting on here saying that. Because, listen, if you hear me, there has been a point in time in your life where you looked at something and said it was weird. So, let's be honest, y'all. Have you at one point in time in your life looked at something and said that's weird? Or that look crazy? Or why would somebody be on camera? Like, why would somebody be on camera eating? Now, I didn't say all of that, but I just said it was weird for her to be watching somebody eating. Little did I know, 5 years later, look at me. And that's what I mean when I say sometimes we need to just shut up. Because listen, had I known back then what was going on, I probably would have been picked up a camera and eating on camera, doing whatever on camera. Posted on YouTube, child. So yeah, I eating them words right now. Drop down the comments and let me know, have you ever ate your words up? Have you ever ate your words before? Let me know. 9 times out of 10, if you have, it might not be with that situation, but with something. But yeah, y'all. I am out here. I'm so happy that it's not as cold no more. So, and y'all look, I got my mic. I got me another mic. Finally. Y'all know a few weeks back, my mic had broke. Man, even though I don't need a mic, I just want one. I like having a mic. Y'all let me know if it's too loud. Because if my people say it's too loud, I won't use one because I really don't need one because I'm loud. When I'm talking and passionate about talking about something, I'm loud, naturally loud. But yeah, let me know. I want to know, have you ever done that? Have you ever said something was weird or low-key judged something, and then later on you ate those words up? I just thought that was funny. I'm literally going to do a lunch mukbang on live when I get done walking. Just to be honest with y'all. That's what I plan on doing anyway, so we'll see. That is funny. But what are y'all doing today? Are y'all getting out, getting some steps in if you can? Because I understand if you can't. Listen, I just started, so.
I am a work in progress with this exercise stuff. And I have to just go slow anyway because I have other health problems. So you got to go at your own pace. You got to go at your own pace when it comes to anything. Don't look at somebody else that can keep up with them because your situation is not their situation. Keep up with yourself. You know what you got going on in your life. Go at your own pace. There are some things you can go hard at, but each individual person is different. And when it comes to the exercising thing, I have to take my time because I don't want my leg to give out, y'all. Can't have my leg giving out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all look at the sun beaming. Y'all see the sun beaming? Yeah. The sun is beaming. I love it. I love it. I love it. But yeah, I said, let me hop on camera and talk about me eating my words. And then I should have just shut my mouth up. Keep my mouth shut because I didn't know what I was talking about, y'all. And I'm not afraid to admit it. And hey, I can take accountability for being wrong. And let me tell you who the person was. If y'all know who Be Love's Life is, that's who she was watching, y'all. If you don't know about Be Love's Life, put her name in the search bar. Put her name in the search bar. Put her name in the search bar. I believe that's who she was watching because back then, that's when the eating on camera was like starting to get popular from what I gather. So yeah, so it probably was weird to a lot of people. However, sometimes again, we just need to shut up because we don't even know what the hell we talking about. B-Love knew what she was doing. Me, on the other hand, I was oblivious to the whole YouTube situation and all that stuff running my mouth. Like I knew what I was talking about. That looked weird. Y'all just thought that was funny. I can laugh at stuff like that. You're wrong, you're wrong. And boy, was I wrong about it. And not ashamed to say it at all. But yeah, I'm gonna say it one more time. Drop down in the comments, y'all. I gotta move out the way. Drop down in the comments and let me know. Have you ever ate your words? I'm just curious to know. I am curious to know, have you ever ate your words? I know I'm not the only one. Let's be honest. We grown. Well, most of us are grown. Let's be honest. But yeah, y'all, thanks for dropping by Crystal's World. I appreciate you for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Later. Hey everybody, welcome to Crystal's World. Y'all know here at Crystal's World, I'll talk about myself, my life, my past experiences, my current experiences, and whatever else I want to talk about, y'all. So as you come in, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you like it here. So y'all, today I'm out here, back out here walking. It is a beautiful morning. A beautiful morning. My goodness. I know y'all see that sun beaming on my face, but I love it. That vitamin D. So y'all listen. Y'all know I keep it real on here. My channel is definitely about keeping it real and talking about my life for the most part. So if y'all only knew how hard it was for me this morning to get my tail out that bed and get my day started. Fighting depression is a daily struggle. Fighting depression is a daily struggle. You could be fine 2-3 days in a row, then it hits you. And it don't even have to be for a reason. It's just that's what it is. If you've never experienced it, I don't expect for you to understand. I don't. I really don't. Only people who've experienced it or who's going through it now understand. I, by far, do not expect everybody to understand. When I be talking about depression, I don't. But this time, it's like someone very, very close to me is going through something. And someone near dear to my heart, actually. And there's nothing that I can do about it. Nothing that nobody can do about it. Everything is in God's hands, so I prayed, and I want to leave it there. But that still don't stop me from feeling heavy about it. It don't. It don't. It really don't. So yeah. This morning was a hard one. But I'm out here. Thank God He woke me up this morning. And I am able to go on about my day. So, but what I wanted to talk about today is stop judging people, y'all. Stop judging people, y'all. Please stop. Please stop. I see it so much on this here internet that it's insane. I know we live in a world where you're going to be judged. You're going to be judged. We put our lives out here on the internet, and people are going to come in there and just think they know your life. People are going to come on your channel, on your videos, on your lives, and think that they really know your life just by what you talk about or decide to put out on your channel. And they don't. They really don't. You know your life for real life. Of course, you can come on here and be real as ever, but you're still not telling all your business. Like, people speculate so bad on this here internet that it's insane. But stop judging people, because I personally feel like no sin is greater than the other. And at the end of the day, who are you to judge? There's only one person that can judge, and that's God, and He forgives too. So, and gives grace. Worry about your own life. That's just it. Worry about your own life. Look in the mirror. Is your life perfect? I'm sorry, y'all. These sweatpants keep falling down. I keep pulling up. Maybe I can tell what I'm doing something. Like, what is she doing? Pulling these sweatpants up. But yeah, stop judging people. Our lives aren't perfect. And yes, I'm not going to sit here like I haven't judged before. Yeah, before I had, but I've learned not to, because who am I? Who am I to judge anybody on what they do? One thing I do know, two things can be true at the same time. Two people can do something two different ways and get the same results. Two people can do something two different ways but get the same results. So just a little, thing like if somebody's not doing something the way you would normally do it, don't mean your results not going to be the same. They're just not doing it the way you're doing it. You're doing it. And that's just it when it comes to that. But being here on this internet and, me being a YouTuber or whatever, I'm on here a lot. I'm on YouTube a lot. I'm not with the other platforms or anything like that right now, but being on YouTube, like, it's so much judgment. It's so much judgment. And especially if you're a fellow YouTuber, like, just, and if you're watching someone else and you find that judgment in your heart, we're all trying to get to the same thing when it comes to this YouTube journey. I would think. I would expect it more from just the viewers than someone who's like doing the exact same thing I'm doing. I would expect it from the viewers, even though that's wrong. It's not right to be judged. Y'all don't care who you are, you shouldn't be judging nobody. Y'all, look at the sun. Y'all see it? Look at the sun. I hope y'all see it. I hope y'all see it. I love it. It's just beaming on my face. Come on, son. But yeah, that is what I want to talk about today. Stop judging people because you are not perfect. I am not perfect. We are not perfect. And everybody has room to make mistakes. Everybody has room to make mistakes. With mistakes, we learn from them. We grow from them. So we don't need people on our backs about things that we may not be doing the way you think it's supposed to be done. And that's just how I feel about that. Mm-hmm. Before you think about judging someone or before you say something that's judgmental, because a lot of times you might say something and not think that you're judging somebody, when in actuality you are. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. That's what I was taught growing up. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. And treat people like you want to be treated. Do you want to be walking around being judged all day about the decision you made? Think about that. And I'm pretty sure you didn't get judged before, you didn't like how I felt. Think about that. Before you walk around judging someone else. So, if you feel a way about what I just said, you're probably judging people. I'm so serious. You're probably judging people. And you feel a way about what I just said, you're probably judging people. So just, all I'm saying is take a look in the mirror. Look this way. All I'm saying is take a look in the mirror. Before you talk about what somebody else is doing with their life or what decisions they're making. Because at the end of the day, it's their life. And guess what? Sometimes we gotta make mistakes in order to grow. And that's just what it is, y'all. Oh yeah, y'all gonna finish this walk. And I wanna thank y'all for coming through Crystal's World. Don't forget to please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video later. Hey y'all, how y'all doing this morning? Welcome to Crystal's World. Here at Crystal's World, I talk about myself, my life, my past experiences, my current experiences, and whatever else I want to talk about that day, y'all. It is another beautiful day out here. So of course, I'm out here getting my walk on. I'm out here a little teeny bit more earlier than I normally come. I usually don't come to around 10, something or 11. But it's nice out here. It's not cold at all. Of course, I still had to at least put on a hoodie because it's that type of weather, you know. Where it still could be warm today, cool tomorrow, or warm now, cool later. So I hope everybody is doing wonderful today. I feel like if you woke up this morning, depends on what you're going through. I understand sometimes you go through things. Life be lifing, life not perfect. Just try to make the best of it, the best you can. The best you can, because I understand. But I'm not going to be on here too long today, y'all. I just wanted to get on here and say that there are so many things and topics that I want to talk about, but I can't talk about them yet because I'm not fully healed from them. I'm not fully healed. So it's like, when I talk about stuff, I don't want to get on here and sound bitter. So I'm just choosing, because I'm still healing from some things. I'm still grieving from some things. So it's like, I had spoken on some things briefly, like in my past videos, but I just never got fully into detail about it. And that's the reason why, because I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I don't know, maybe one day I'll choose to be that vulnerable with you guys, but I'm pretty sure some of you understand. Sometimes you're just not ready to, I'm dealing with it. Don't get me wrong, I have no choice. Like, you gotta move on with your life. I'm dealing with the situation, I'm dealing with it. I'm just not ready to talk about it on my platform yet. I'm just not. Like, literally, when I talked about it in the past video, like, the tears were coming. So it's like, you know you're not ready to talk about something. Maybe you want to just leave it alone right now. Just wait. So I don't know. How many of you are still healing through things? And I'm not at a place where I'm just not talking about them. Trust me, I'm dealing with myself because you have to in order to continue to navigate through life. Despite what you're going through, you have to deal with it. I'm not saying I'm not dealing with it. I'm just not ready to talk about it on here. Just not ready to talk about it on here. But I will eventually. So sometimes I have things written down and topics that I want to talk about, of course, because, you know, but I go past them because I'm just not ready. But sometimes I just come out here. Sometimes I think of something in the moment and I'll go ahead and choose to talk about it. Yeah. But trust and believe. Everything I talk about is something dealing with myself or something dealing around me. Never no clickbait on here. And I'm not knocking people who do clickbait content. I just don't do it. Just not my forte. I really don't like clickbait content. But people, hey, they succeeded and succeeding off of clickbait content. And I always said that if when I was just thinking about doing or creating a channel, I always said I would never do that. Myself personally, but to each their own. Definitely not knocking nobody who does it. That's their niche. That's their niche, clickbait content. That's their creative side. And y'all, this sun's beaming again. Y'all always know I'm gonna show y'all the sun. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's so bright. It's so bright and pretty. So yeah, y'all know how I do. If I get out here and take a walk, I'm gonna get on here and talk to y'all. So every time, why not? Right? But again, I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. If you can get out and move around. But see, I know a lot of you get out and move around anyway because you go to work. Me, I'm unemployed right now, so I have plenty of time to get out and move my body. So it's really no excuse for me. If I don't go, it's just literally because I don't want to go. Or I just don't have it in me to go. So that's what that is. This is the type of weather that I love. Now, I don't like it when it's hot. Auntie can't stand heat. So when it gets up in the 80s and 90s, I will definitely be out here in the early morning walking. The early morning walking, because I don't do heat. Heat and me don't mix at all. Absolutely not. But anywho, I don't want to ramble with y'all. But that's a nice car. Real nice car. But it's Thursday. So happy Thursday to everybody. Look, I'm trying to keep the hood on and I couldn't. Take me inside. Y'all just walking with me right now. Walk with me. Do y'all know I had this little gadget here that I'm holding my phone on now? And that's when you know you're a new content creator. I didn't know it was a phone stand at the same time. I just found out. I just realized this morning that this thing that I got hold of my home was also a phone stand. Crazy. That's how oblivious I am to this new journey, y'all. I'm so oblivious to it. To a lot of things, but I'm learning. And I love that for me. That I'm learning something new every day about
this YouTube journey. So yeah, I'm getting ready to get off of here, y'all, and continue my walk. Just so I can sit with myself and just walk. Try not to think about this. Was just want to walk and not talk. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all, I want to thank y'all for jumping by Crystal's World. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you like it here. And y'all know I don't never say bye. I said see you later. All right, y'all. So as I stated before, I'm gonna start taking y'all out when I do go out. I don't get out much, but I kind of like the vlogging thing. And as y'all know, I'm new at this, so I'm just gonna keep doing it. Keep doing what I do until I get it, right, like how I want it. But yeah, so y'all are going with me, kind of like a self-care day. I was already getting my hair done, but I'm gonna go and get a pedicure. And I'm gonna let's go. All right. Thank you. Okay. Can I just get 2 shrimp egg rolls and a little small pint of fried rice?
What kind of fried rice? We got like 4.
Just plain.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay. So 2 shrimp egg rolls.
Yes, that's it. Yep.
$9.77.
All right. I got one. I am good today. Yes. I'm complaining a bit. All right, y'all. Just got some fried rice. And three rolls. Not too much. Not too much. All right, y'all. It's time for my appointment. It's like 1:52. I'm a few minutes early, but that's okay. Hey, Kimani. Y'all, this is Black owned. Black owned barber and salon here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. All right, y'all. This is before. Kimani said, her name is Kimani, y'all. Shapri Boutique in Fayetteville if you need some lock work done. She said I waited too long. So here's before, and I'm gonna show y'all after. Sorry. All right, y'all. We are done. Fresh locks. Fresh locks. So y'all, if you're in the Fayetteville, North Carolina area, we're in Exclusive Studios. That is the actual shop, but it's Shapri Boutique. That's who does my locks, y'all. She did my locks last time. She's doing them again. She's gonna always do them as long as she's here. I told her. So yeah, check her out. And what website are you on, or what?
Square.
She's on Square. So if you're in the area and you need something done to your locks, yes, reach out to my girl. All right, y'all. We are at Main Event. I'm not sure if you had one where you're at, but it's where the kids and the teens. One of the places the kids and the teens like to come have fun. The fam. There's the fam, y'all. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, so Meg, you still consider a kid because you're not 21? I'll look it up. Oh, okay. Hey y'all, so I had to come in here and insert this part real quick. This vlog almost did not get posted because I was irritated with myself because I accidentally deleted some clips of me promoting myself with the Lyft driver. It was so cute. Like, so it didn't happen like, oh, I'm a YouTuber, can you subscribe to me? Like, you know, when you get in a Lyft or Uber, y'all, if you don't know, you conversate with the people. You end up conversating with the people. That's just what it be. You end up talking about life itself. So he was talking about, you know, social media. He was talking about e-commerce and things like that. And he was talking about YouTube. So that was my time to promote myself, y'all. So I promoted myself and let him know I was a new small YouTuber and whatnot. And he wanted to subscribe to my channel. So, hey, promote yourself. So basically what I had said and what I deleted was, you better get in these streets and promote yourself. No, or when you out in the streets, promote yourself. But again, like, it didn't happen like where I was like, oh, guess what? I'm a new YouTuber. Can you subscribe to my channel? No, it happened organically. It happened organically. And I'm never a beggar, so that was not the case. It just happened like it happened. Like, we were talking and it gradually happened. It was like an opportunity to promote myself. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, and I was excited about that because I wasn't expecting that at all. Like, I had got out the car and I had it on the video. I'm so mad at myself that I deleted it. I got out the car and I was going into the nail salon, but I came right back out because it was so packed. And he was still out there, so he was like, he stopped me and said, "Is this your channel right here?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I just thought that was cute, and I was like, "Whoa!" I was able to promote myself today, but y'all know I don't get out much, so that won't happen a lot. But the opportunity presented itself. So what I'm saying is that the opportunity presents itself, promote yourself, and that's just it. Like, and it will happen organically. I'm not saying to be out here like, oh, you know, I'm a new YouTuber like that, like begging. But yes, if the opportunity presents itself, promote yourself. All right. But y'all, thank you for coming into Crystal's World. I appreciate everybody for watching my videos. Y'all know I do appreciate y'all. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next video. Later.
Hey y'all, welcome to Crystal's World. Y'all know here at Crystal's World, I talk about myself, my life, my past experiences, my current experiences, and whatever else I want to talk about that day, y'all. But today, we're doing a grocery haul. Well, tonight, actually. So y'all, I went Publix for the first time, and I just have to be honest. Y'all know I just keep it real on here. I'm so sorry, I would never do it. I love the store. Don't get me wrong, the store is like very clean, very demure. You know what the people say, very demure. Nice and clean when you go in. Everything is set up properly. Nothing's everywhere. Like, everything's set up properly. The food and the fruits and the vegetables look good. But I have to be honest with y'all, it's very, very, very expensive. I'm pretty sure if you shop there, you already know. So for me, I did do a little shopping there, but Publix will not be somewhere that I'll be shopping at all the time. Okay? I just want to put that out there. I did get a little things like some stuff that I'm cooking for dinner tomorrow. Because I was going to cook tonight, but I ended up not cooking tonight because the day just I did other things and the day just got beyond. So we did not cook tonight. We did not cook here tonight. But I'm getting ready to just do a quick haul of the things that I did get. My daughter was with me, so I told her to pick up a few things that she needed for the week or, wanted for the week. So yeah, y'all, let's see what I got. So my kids like bagels. So we got some bagels. My daughter picked up some Doritos for the week for school because she packed for lunch. I wanted some popcorn. I got some caramel and cheese popcorn. Okay. My daughter also picked up some cookies from the bakery. To let y'all know how they are once she tastes them. I want to try this food. I've been seeing all the YouTubers and stuff when they go public talk about how good the bakery is, the stuff at the bakery is. So I did give this spicy cake to try. I got me a lemon for tomorrow, clean off the chicken that I'm cooking. So we did go to the hot food bar. Again, we've never been before, so we're gonna try. We got some wings, just some like wingettes, you know, little individual pieces. I call them wingettes. I don't know if you call them wingettes, but that's what we call them where I'm from. And my daughter, she's got some chicken poppers. How are those? How are they taste today? They all right. You said what? Oh, okay. But then I got some wings for tomorrow because that's one of the things that I'm cooking tomorrow. But it's now you know everywhere we go now, everything is expensive. So it's not even that. Everything is expensive, no matter what store we go into. But yeah, Publix is a little bit more steep than the other stores. You see. I honestly didn't get much else, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all what I spent in a minute. So, got some heavy cream. I'm making mac and cheese. Got some cheese, Gouda, and starch. My daughter got some cream cheese for her bagel. Got some sour cream, like sour cream because I'll probably do some tacos one day this week. And my daughter also picked up some cookies. Yeah. And y'all know I love me some water. This alkaline, eternal water. Yes. This water is so good, y'all. These were probably about the same price, maybe a little bit more higher than the regular stores, but these run around the same price in the other stores as well. And I got 4 of these. And one more thing. I got me some wine. I don't drink a lot, but I love red wine when I do drink. So this is gonna be in the fridge on chill. So when I'm ready for it, it'll be there. But now y'all seen what I just showed y'all, right? Y'all seen what I just showed y'all, right? Tell y'all what I spent. That was not a lot of stuff. My total came to I don't know if you can see it. $102.79, y'all. $102.79. That was not a lot of stuff. And don't get me wrong. I know anywhere we go nowadays, the prices are high. But Publix is a little bit more expensive than the rest. I just gotta keep it real. It's not a store that I'm gonna be shopping at all the time, y'all. But I enjoy going in there. Now, I'm not saying I would never ever go there. It's just not a store that I would do majority of my shopping at. You know. So yeah. So if y'all hear someone in the background, you hear my girl Janae Desiree. I got her on the other device because she is on her way to 1K, y'all. So I can't miss it. She's like 8 subs away from 1K. It might be less than that now. So I gotta stay tuned to her. I've been watching her since like 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks ago when I ran into her live. And I've been watching her ever since. And the girl has been grinding. So
all right, y'all. I'm getting ready to end this.
So yeah.
So thank y'all
That's her on.
for hopping in here. I appreciate y'all so much. And we will do a part 3 eventually, y'all, okay? But I appreciate you guys hopping in and rocking with me. I appreciate everybody who's been rocking with me so far. I'm not supposed to be on camera right now, but I'm here just for a second. The phone was going dead, and I don't have a an extension cord right now in this moment. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and do a part 3 because I do have still some older videos left. But yeah, guys, thank you. We are on our way. We have reached 3,000 watch hours. We're on our way to 4. We're on the road to 4. Let's just keep it going, okay? We're just gonna keep it going. So again, I've been out of it for the past couple of days, y'all. Y'all don't already know. I had an emergency road trip back home to Maryland, dealing with my daddy. So, I'm back home now. And I might hop on live later tonight. I don't know. But thank you guys. Thank you for going down a trip down memory lane with me. I appreciate y'all. And again, I'll see you guys. Oh, I have a video premiering at 10 a.m. Make sure y'all check that out. And then tomorrow we have episode 4 of my I'm Not a Vlogger series. Make sure you guys check that out, okay? But later, y'all.